And welcome on back and gather round everyone to some more Age of Wonders 4 and Part 8 of our Eternal Court campaign. We are here a few turns later, where we've got our armies kind of gathered here at Hanyu Port's coast, and then a couple of our forces, led by Sundrin and Li Dao, have moved on through and are preparing to kind of move between Droxpur. We're going to have to take these guys down first, but move through Droxpur and then directly towards the Eternal Throne to try to cut the head off of the snake and finish off this realm with a bang. This is one of our scouts. Good. Let's be kind of come back over here towards the teleporter. And in fact, you grab some bad guy points just to burn this teleporter. I might end up, or the spelljammer at least, I might end up doing so. So our research is complete on the young dragon. So as long as we have good alignment, we'll have golden dragons, which deal spirit damage. Next, we've got dragon attack. That's probably gonna be the one. What's grand protection do? Grace, regeneration, defense, and resistance. Grants them grace. That's so good. Let's go ahead and lock this and grab dragon attack. At the start of combat, units defending the city take 26 fire damage. Units defending the city have a 90% chance of being burned, and random possessions are on fire. Most battlement structures are also on fire. Dragons. Move on and grab another province. Shrine of Prosperity can be surrounded by farms and foresters, and it gives us more food income per, and then that food gets converted into gold. Well, let's go forester then. Prosperity Shrine is completely surrounded, granting us 35 more food. Thanks, sweet. And we can summon in a Prosperity Dragon, which I am very excited about. Protective and healing. Let's do that here next to Li Dao. Beautiful, the Prosperity Dragon. Much more gold and kind of spiritual version of the Calamity Dragon. I actually think the Calamity Dragon looks cooler. And seems to be stronger in general, but we'll make good use of you. Radiant Spike, Radiant Rebuke, and then the Prosperity Mask for healing. Dao's hiding behind the mountain, and the only one that can move is the Zealot. Perfect, we'll take the Zealot out of the army and have it just kind of toddle along behind as reinforcements. Excellent. Welcome, Prosperity Dragon. Newport can also annex a new province. Awesome. Is it up here to connect? Excellent. We already have that sorted. So let's keep grabbing more research posts on the seas then. This one's got a Pearl Reef. Mandor has a claim here. Oh, we're not at war yet. Sorry, Mandor. You snooze, you lose. Okay, so it's just a bunch of these honor blades. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So your army is consisting of pretty decent troops and a honor blade. That one is nothing but honor blades, and then kind of the same thing here. So we'll move with those two units as our main armies. These guys can stay back and defend Hanyu Port. As a 2-stack. And then we'll recruit up an additional Vow Keeper for some heals. Not at Fu Hung, but at Kunlun. So they can have a little bit of a bonus to their rank. Up to a veteran right off the start. We get some dragons too. Fire, Frost, and Golden Dragon. Smith's Guild. Extra draft per forester and extra ranks. First time we've grabbed a Smith's Guild, actually. More rank to our tier 3 units, though. Sounds amazing. The only way to kind of counteract the enemy's cheats here. Set up on the edge of our territory, as much as possible. Don't think Meandor is going to try to start the war with us. He will very likely just wait. He has no choice. So Academy here at Hanyu Port. And turn. Alright, the turn is again ours. What can we spend our points on here? Recruiting units takes a little bit less. Grabbing some more Grievous is probably a pretty good call. None of these are super amazing. Mines grant more mana would be nice. Or we're spaving for 1100 to increase our city cap. Ooh. Breastplate of the Champion would be awesome. We can't do any pillaging. When you go to battle, there's a 25% chance of gaining a tier 1 or 2 unit that can be produced in any of your cities. Let's grab that. And then also the mines. Sweet. The Mines of Moria. Another Horn of Frugal Healification. Awesome. We pop into the forest, we just rebuild another one of those. We need one for everyone. No, 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 I don't want this. I want the Horn of Frugal Healification. Oh, Siegebreaker. Well, we don't need the upkeep nearly as much as Siegebreaker is incredible. Okay, so now this is the Horn of... Not Frugal. It's Bomb Healification, yes, indeed. That'll help us out with our sieges abroad. You have 20 turns to destroy this infestation, the Haunted Graveyard, in the bottom of the map. We can send some of our stacks that way. That seems like a good idea. Grab us some more Imperium in a hurry. It's not too terribly far away either. We can use the teleporter to get through. I think we should have a teleporter pack with all of our vassals. Outpost founded, so it was. Let's go ahead and grab the... We need the work camp here? Oh, I don't think so. Not yet. Yeah, you need to heal a little bit before you can go for that fight. One turn of healing. That's no big deal. Arachna has returned. 2 spiders. Then is she back for real? No, she's in the void again. Man, you're having a bad time, Arachna. When Long can annex another province. Circle of Zealotry we can surround with a hut. And it spies huts. No, I don't want a hut. Let's reach out towards the Stormbound Maple here. We'll go for a quarry. Keep an eye on the Eternal Throne. He's got no one here. They would redeploy pretty quickly, but it would take them a second. I will do the Watchtower. That's wrong. Is it too late? Oh, you... Oh, the Watchtower just builds immediately. Fair enough. We take to the seas. You could go knock those Kraken out, but I'd prefer not to. Let's circle here and get that outpost deployed on, I'd say probably this production zone. Watchtower, Granary, Valkeeper, excellent. Scouts, we'll just go ahead and set you up on Auto Explore. Don't really need you in the top of the map anymore. I'm trying to think. We could send these guys down to try to go claim that bounty. But we do have an army already down there. We'll have you just sit up here at Hanyu. You lads come ahead and come on out to the sea. That way we can quickly blitz when it is time. Valkeeper, come on down towards the port. I think the next thing Hanyu Port also needs is going to be a teleporter district. Yeah, so we need to get a little bit more territory. So like, grab this one here and we'll put it in Nezat zone. 4 turns before we get more population growth. Sounds good. Alright. Blessed Armors sounds perfect. Get us a little bit of a grace for all of our fighters, which we have so many of, so 2 gold, 3 mana for each. We'll see. It's gonna make things quite pricey. required. We'll have you just kind of stay here at this outpost. Scout, you go into guard mode for now. Aitsu could use some more goodies. Let's go ahead and drop in. We just probably want the estate hall for even more growth. Growth everywhere we can. We'll have Hung either produce merchandise, or we can grab a little bit of more knowledge per hero in the crypt. We've got some prison cells. Now they're just all piled against the wall. It keeps telling us we can upgrade outposts. You don't want to do that, though, and put yourself over a city cap unless you really can afford it. Because it drops all of your city production by 25%, which is pretty steep. Oh, a bit of intrigue. Call for aid. The desperate plea of Saria Savinium of Morn reaches you. Saria is losing the war to Arachna. Help us, Li Dao. You're our only hope. How's that right? Where are your space buns? The magistrate folds her hand. That aggressor Arachna is out to take my lands. I know I'm not one of your vassals, O Fire Dragon, but if your heart favors mercy and kindness, please help us against this tyrant. She falls to her knees, tears streaming down her face. Tears of darkness. Morn calls for aid. Denounce her. We're already at war. Train an Avenger. Send them some relief. I mean, Avengers are pretty terrifying. We shall send you an Avenger. Kindred spirits have failed. Oh yeah, because they're now evil. Fair enough. Blessed Armors, though, is going to cost us 65 and 96. See, we can afford this for a few turns, so I'm happy to go into the negative for a second here. So many glowing effects. Another ruler was denounced, and a free city was vassalized. Let it be known that Meandor has crossed me. He's not to be trusted. He's committing crimes and threatening our empire. Are you making up a fake one here? Fair enough. Crimes are bad. Oh, okay, so Droxbur's stone came on back. I didn't realize I'd sent it over there. We can't actually influence Morn at all. So instead, we'll go ahead and keep powering up. Probably Slaveholds is the highest population of any of our vassals currently. So drop that in there. Alright, Valkeeper, let's get you out to this army. House of Hunger. Right, you've landed. We have just enough gold to put in a outpost here. I don't countermand, or you're gonna have to learn one way or another. Pronouncement, I will pronounce you my rival. Yes. You would declare me your rival. We'll see who has the last laugh. That we will, sir. That we will. I don't think any of our troops can actually travel across lava, so we'll have to probably avoid. It's awful, because I'd love to grab some of these treasures here. Our wings don't quite allow us to fly. They are battered and useless. It's some guard mode there. Let's move to the edge of our territory. And we wait. Once the Valkeeper arrives, and I think we can probably even try to bring in a couple more Avengers. Then it's time to march. You're perfectly healed. Man, that is a nasty force there. We can probably win. Might as well fight it before it gets any stronger. Risky battle. They've got base physical range and magic attacks for all defending units gain 3 range. Wow. I'm gonna fight it personally. Let's see how well the auto resolve does. Lose our Avenger. Let's find out. We do get to heal every turn, so maybe that helps us out. 3 additional range is crazy, though. Does that count for the finger? The finger. Oh, you have to get hit it from 3 spaces away. Doomfinger. Alright, where can everyone move? I am going to advance. So even you can fire. How many spaces away? Seven spaces. That's awesome. Let's go down this way then. Need Astromancer and the Honor Blade step next to. Our Avenger's a little bit damaged. We'll keep them behind if we can. Alright, looks good. Bring it. I can't wait to see the long bomb. Really? No long bomb. Well, now we stand as still as stone. Can we hit him with any invocation? We sure can. We'd have to advance for the devouring spell. Well, let's go for channel power, making all of our magical attacks do more damage for you this turn, and hit him with invocation. The fiery blast. Pop. 68 damage, 2 times burning. Radiant Steel can't reach anyone. Would have one of the Honor Blades move around. The dragon can do what it wants, can't it? That keeps us away. It keeps it away from our mage, which is what we need. If we advance into the foliage, what are we putting ourselves at risk of? A killing finger, perhaps? They don't have any negative status effects right now. So let's just advance to here, and then drop down the ward. Okay, then we can go for About Radiance, or does anything actually help us? Other than that, Condemnation would be nice. We may just want to go for the ignition. Catch this Reaver on fire a little bit more, so he's got 3 burning now. Should be 12 damage. Alright, burn. This is going to be a pretty nasty return strike, so there'll be a... Ooh, that's a big breath spell. Goes for the Finger of Death and actually kills. Nice. That makes things very, very spicy on our side. What a waste of a Transcendent Seal. That Radiance is pretty good. I think we want to go for a Zealous Ignition. Purifying Flame will heal through, looks like. Can't quite hit everyone we want, okay. That's alright, I will go ahead and hit the Transference Seal here. Get those zombies out of our way. Cleansing Flames will get rid of poisoned. We can do the Zealous Ignition here on this unit. Strengthened. Everyone's condemned and on fire. Such a waste. We don't really have a choice. We're up the heal here. Put that unit down. The dragon is 100% going to move on. Two burning and spirit weakness. Or just 50 damage outright. 60 damage outright. Yeah, let's do that. A heap of burning. And about as good as we can do. Hit him with the defensive strike. 47 damage. Losing some grace, but he heals back up unless we get decayed. Alright, they're back. Goes for the tail swipe. Should pin down only our main battle mage here. Alright, we're getting flanked from a couple sides. Don't like to see it. Oh, we gotta move away and get hit. Unfortunately, we go for a Devout Radiance. Slay the Gator, which we'll do. Allows these guys to almost take out the Reaper there. Go for a charge strike. I think we'll have the Avengers take a little bit of damage. You have them step to here and hit, I think, 2 of the units with the Getsuga. Oh, that's the wrong unit. And you don't get to take that one back apparently. Okay, fair. We're gonna kill these guys then. Freeing up our Avengers to go for the Getsuga. Or just a normal charge strike. Go ahead and get rid of the Wyvern. Frost Blast is going to take it. Let's go ahead and in with a Frost Blast then. A little bit of that damage bounced. Hit him with a triple strike and try to stun. Come on now. Stun him. Do it. And they're stunned. That's the end. You guys got lucky with the Hand of Death, and I get lucky with the stun. Burning got rid of the dragon. Find a good spot to get multiple units at once here. Step in to get pinned, and there we go. Hit them both. Shivaka. And have our general get rid of the Reaper. Very nice. We lost a Honor Blade, which is unfortunate, but when it has a guaranteed kill, what can you do? Paladin's Winged Helmet. Nice. We're a little bit damaged. I'm going to stay here in this outpost, and then we'll move on. That unit, we've got ourselves some more focus crystals now. Oh, we're into our first focus crystals. Units gain 10% more experience. Very nice. Arcane strength magic attacks and debuff abilities gain 20% more damage and ignore more status resist. The win is a monster. Go ahead and give you a winged paladin's helmet. And the Horn of Healification. Should allow him to be good and ready for the next fight. Next we can bring these zealots on over to replace those we lost. That works out very nicely. Work camp has been produced, so we go ahead and grab. Getting a teleporter on this side, is it worth it? I think not. We'll grab the mine. Production back up at Fuheng. Even less turns for our ruler to respawn if they get taken out would be pretty nice. I think I'd prefer to grab the Order Amplifier Lens. Gives us 10 more spirit damage and a status effect purge. So they get rid of any of their bonuses. All buffs eliminated. Yes, no production here at Fuheng. Temple, you've got some good stuff, but I prefer we need to boost it a little bit. 3 farms to boost here and 2 quarries and a forester here. We'll just produce some merchandise. Down to the boss, we'll go ahead and pop in to see our world map spells. Grab another Prosperity Dragon. Alright, day 85 is upon us. We can pretty much move everywhere that is not to where one of the vultures are, so we'll just move up Move up to shore here. We've got our 3 armies. We need to get ready to attack Droxpur, but they are not quite prepared to declare war on us. We are building up those grievances quickly, though. It's a completely unjust war. Can we start settling his grievances with us? Oh, he traded for gold. Yeah, let's do that. Very unjust. We're gonna work down this war to where it's more on my side. Dragon attack's done, and we can get ourselves a new tome. The Tome of Supremacy, the Tome of Exaltation, or what else we have here? Probably not any of the Chaos. None of the Chaos tomes. Dreadnought doesn't really work with anything we have currently. And none of the other tier 2. So let's grab a tome of either Supremacy or Exaltation. We can't make use of the Angelic Transformation, but Angelic or Ascended Warriors allows us to just keep casting spells and give us ranks. And the Shrine of Smiting, which is another elite unit. I don't like Exemplars so much. Dim army for 5 turns, good grief. Supreme magic, extra spirit damage, and it makes killing unit cause it to explode. Units to explode sounds good. Plus, the exemplars kind of act like the Moonbird.
We, who seek to shepherd and guide our people, are gifted with glorious purpose. This righteous glory surges from our very being, permeating into the flesh and spirit of our subjects, and inspiring them to greatness. Victory, for those on this divine path, is not a possibility, but a certainty.
But a certainty, says Inioch, whom we have already defeated. Okay, so she's back, but it looks like she's surrounded. I'm surprised she's not already down. The rulers have ended their rivalry. Infestation is sending forces. We are allied with you, correct? So if we do declare war, you're joining us. Clover and Silver Tongue Flute. I'll take it. In fact, I'll take all of your magic materials. These belong to me now, thank you. I will gladly pay you a paltry sum for even stronger items through our forge. Negotiations have succeeded. Perfect, we actually have some proper vassalages going on now. 21 mana would give us 42 draft. Ooh. 10 turns, 42 knowledge. I'll spend some gold. Outpost founded down here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and pop in the work camp. Then we can have you go ahead and clear the temple. Or what level are you currently sitting at, Sundren? First, Sundren clear it then. Let's have you just post up on the edge here. I mean, we might even move across and get another outpost on his side while we have the opportunity. So Mandor, he's become good somehow. It's very interesting. Denounce him. Yes. Get denounced. It's a fabricated one. Mandor has committed atrocities. Well, hang on now. What does that say? If we denounce it, they get more grievances? No, not yet. Yeah, we just need to keep working the negative relations. Keep working the negative relations. Harsher battlements, stonemason, or hitting a tithe collector here would be real good. Work camp down to snag our Gorgon's lair. Give us some snakes. At your fully healed, let's go ahead and take down these poor fools. That should be real easy. Pretty much don't even lose any health. Now we can have you just go grab all the rest of the pickups here and work your way towards the monster den. Yeah, the 100 graveyard down here. Vowkeeper on the way. Okay, so what are these armies consisting of? As long as they're not zealots, I'm happy to have honor blades, although we might replace a couple of these guys with some Avengers if we can. That's a lot of tier 1 units. Don't really want to spend any gold for a couple turns here. We're going to say for the right of the armorer. Newly founded or absorbed cities have an additional population, not something we need. Alrighty, lads. For your orders, you are just a guard. Wait until your Valkeeper arrives. We might want to grab the enchantment that allows them to see further, too. Excellent. We'll ignore all the production. Yes, a maximum amount of gold for the next turn. Swing back down here to lead Dow. And we pass. Alright, turn 86 is upon us. Sundred, you'll move up and go ahead and clear the Temple of the Godir here. Counts as knowledge. Research post and adds us a Blessed Soul, which actually is just perfect. You have some grievances to Meandor, of course. Sundred approaches the Temple of Godir, fading unreadable words. Oh, we've already fought one of these. We've already fought one of these. Confess your sins with vigor and gravitas. We have encouraged attackers, and we should be able to clap these guys with a pretty easy auto-resolve. It's a lot of light fish. Just a little bit of health gone. Let's watch this replay. In fact, that's an incredible run. Alright, Inioch's crew gets real aggressive. They resist the conversion. They resist the conversion. And having Grace is just... Oh no, they don't! Having Grace is goofy. Fire Templar is moving in behind. Hit him with a... just a one-shot from across the map. Gives us our units back. Big chop finishes off the other light fish, and... big defensive strike there. Yes, our zealots have to show these Pyre Templar who are the true chosen. Another one shot there, doesn't quite take him down. Big Helm Splitter, oh maybe not. Looked like it was a normal attack. Helm Splitter should have been near 100 damage. Light Fish returns, and it doesn't matter. Another, he just burned that unit for no reason. Okay. So when you get to winning, our side just starts acting goofy. Just starts doing donuts at the enemy. Okay, fair enough. Well done. Sundred has withstood the trials in our name, and now the hall has fallen silent. Ready us 300 Imperium and a little bit more Imperium. Up to 1,000. Sundred, you have done us proud. Let's move as close to the Eternal Throne as we're allowed to pop down that outpost. The ruler was denounced. Silvani has crossed me. Oh no. Taitsu can annex other province. We probably need to stop bullying. Oh, hello there. His units just are all of a sudden here. Fair enough, let's drop down the farm here, and we need to reposition just a bit. I mean, there's no, even with the Reaper, they don't really stand a chance, unless they go after the Dragon Gate here. Sorry, Silvani, what are you doing all the way over here? Don't worry about it. I'm completely on your side. Don't question things. Okay, so instead of going here, let's check Kunlan, which we could hurry production pretty easily here. And we wouldn't be able to afford any more units, so Gonna take a turn for all of them except for the fire dragons. Let's grab a golden dragon, and then as you rank it up, it's going to turn into a no longer young dragon. Sundrin has hit rank 16, so she is now a paragon of order. While army leader, all non-hero units gain a resurgence, so they will simply come back with half their hit points anytime they die. And she also gets lead by example. On kill, all friendly units gain some hit points and morale. When using a support ability, all friendly units gain morale. Sundrin is now incredibly potent. Let's give her the Horn of Bomb Healification. More damage as long as they're next to one another. A free heal that we can replenish sounds amazing. Alright, well, let's pop into our forge and make yet another bomb healificate. First, we throw something in the glue factory. Probably the Sphere of Boons. We need 100 total. Summoning Flamebringer, you are also now on the chopping block. By that I mean Hunter Spider. Into the glue factory. We pop up our blueprints once more and make a healification one that we then swap for Siege Master. Spawn Heroes offer to join. We'll have to do that next turn. Alright, now let's get moving. We are approaching the Eternal Throne. Keeping everyone in our borders is the call. Hold now. Snag this. Zealot go join. Honor Blades. We could probably want... We want to move up towards the Dragon Gate soon. Let's move up these roads here. Because the Dragon Gate is likely where they're going to attack. If I have any more, let's go for the Arcane Battlements or the Caltrop stash. Let's go Arcane Battlements. Production Port, we are going to tell it to go away for now. We've got a Prosperity Dragon coming in, which we could drop off over here and make sure no one's stopping the Dragon Gate. Alright, turn falls back to us. Looks like Inioch troops just kind of hovering around here. It looks like they want to drop a city in, but they know it's not a great spot for one. And Outpost. It's going to give Sundrin another Grievance. I think it's worth it. Days of Grace is done. Select a new research. We've got Supreme Magic and Immolate. And Pure Flame Staves. Let's go ahead and save Immolate and grab Supreme Magic. Summon in a Prosperity Dragon. I think we want to do that over here towards... Well, actually, we do that here. Swap one of these Zealots, if we have one. Swap a tier 1 Honor Blade for the Dragon. Let's go ahead and move one of these units over, so Honor Blade here. Dragon, go ahead and drop in with the actual hero. There we go. Now just gonna kind of float outside of Draktur. Make them concerned about our units a little bit. Maine has been invaded. That gives us some more grievances. Soon we will have a justified war against your goofy self. Oh, we also can go ahead and grab ourselves another city capacity. Let's do this one final time. I think 7 cities is a good max. Across here, Sundrin staying nearby. You gotta come back too. You can exit to the province. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves the Forester here, like we said, that we can grab ourselves a teleporter province here. Excellent. Our work camp. Grab us the Temple of the Godir, almost fixing up our mana woes. Smith's Guild is on in, which means go ahead and grab a monolith here. Go defend the Dragon Gate. They're just kind of hovering around this general area. They have armies closing in. We just need to build up enough grievances to make it a just war. And so if we went for Justified Wars, for example, it'd take us 300 Imperium. That's going to be our next call. Grab us this gold real quick. And we can just keep knocking out these armies on the way towards the underground infestation. Alright, so actually we got hunted down by some Marauder Guard, but it's a safe battle, and we can leg sweep this Druid of the Cycle, which normally is a very scary unit. Oh, we get a Prosperity Dragon. Or I guess the Blessed One, the baby Prosperity Dragon. One that grants healing and grace. Cool. Use that to our advantage here. Move up, take down this enchanted den. They choose to run. We'll use some magic to allow them to rest. Gives us a grizzly bear. Going to disenchant our grizzly bear. This isn't Kislev. This isn't Kislev. We move up on this group. It should be a low-risk battle. They've got Distracting Whispers. We lose some units. No, we don't. Not today, we don't. Just with how potent our spells are, let's go ahead and move up and get some good damage. Here we get to hit him once. Go for it. Heal and gain some grace. Let's come over here and drop that on these units. Honor Blade, go and try to distract them on this side. The Wyverns can pretty much hit wherever they want. Can't really get any good attack positions there. Unfortunately, we're going to get hit pretty hard in return. Move here, hit with a Devouring Spell. Gonna drop this rocks bit. 47 damage. Doesn't feel like the best move, and we're here now. Let's watch everyone go after our hero. Alright, Domination. 40 damage. Nice. They also go for... Okay, no, they're gonna ignore our hero. He's a good evocation. I get pinned by the croc. Oh, that is so much damage. Alright, still is stone. Lightfish here. bombing heal where we need it. And they've already got decaying anyway. Tencho's gonna hit our own guys, which I don't like. I can strike any side here. I guess we just go for the mantra of purification and dispel the dominated, and then we can turn around and just clobber these guys. Does mean we are likely going to lose our hero, though. Last the croc. Don't think we can take the crocodilian down. We can try, though. One crit's all we need. Punished. Well, not really, but no crit. Big Getsuga. I think one hit, yeah, one hit's enough to take him down. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, we could kill, but then he's just getting taken out next turn. That's alright, I guess we'll have to bring Li Wen back from the dead. Stab and gain some 19 health real quick. Let's see if it's enough. 12 more. Oh, no, they're going to make sure our general's down. But he's now passive. Jeez. What are these things? Oh, they're knights. That's why I didn't realize these were big old normal knights. So a tier 4 monkey knights. That's a lot of damage. Like is being real uncool. Take you both down. Drop the heal here. We don't have a lot of choice. Drive for the flank and bonk them. Get condemned, fools. Alright, so now we have a challenge. We must take out a couple of these units here. So let's go ahead. It's a big waste. Like, I want to move these guys around to hit. Oh, we can. No problem. Take a little bit of damage. We ignore it. Get weakened a little bit. Race removed. Heal through. No problem. Get rid of the wyvern. Alright. And maybe, just maybe, Li Wen survives. Let's see the knights knock out another one of my units. Sprint? Oh, you rats! Alright, well that's a level of dumb that only the AI can conjure up. Good for you guys. Clobber those light fish. Bunch of incredibly useless units are on our way. Let's go ahead and fire here. We don't have a lot of choice, gotta go around. Hit you with the seal bolts, and hope both of you can then hit. Excellent. So you come up here, lose any of your debuffs, and slice some knights, and you move up and do the same. But before we do, let's go Zealous Ignition. Power them up. You get a big swing. If they want to go anywhere else, they're going to catch on fire. Can't kill anyone, but they come very close. Power of the Night Charge. Alright, well, the Simeon's turn and just go for a normal swing and get Helm Split. Our hero's down, but he can be resurrected with mana. Brutal fight. Wand of Fire Breath. I'm gonna go ahead and just disenchant that immediately. Oh, that's very unfortunate. We need to actually go ahead and find some buildings that'll fix up our mana disparities, too. Nah, nothing but Shugengun. Nautical Governor, but that is a Death Knight is something we just don't need. Ritualist, and then a Scholarly Governor, which is a Defender. Ooh, that's a tough call. Research post population. Ooh, we need more knowledge at this stage of the game. You've got a Cleansing Flame Slicer and a Frost-Bringing Shield. Like I remember talking about, we were never going to use that one spicy shield, and now look at us. Frost Wyvern. Those are very good. Helm of the Warrior will be, though. Lucky Ring. And nothing else. So you come on over here and join with one of these two squads as defending the Dragon Gate for now. Lee Win, don't you worry, sir. We'll bring you back one day. You were a champion. Oh no, Governor set for Dragon Gate. Now we gotta set that up with the Scholarly Governor then. Knowledge and city stability. We don't really have any research posts in Dragon Gate though. We got one. So really we don't have much. Oh, research post. You really need to come out here towards the Elite Temple. So this needs to be our Scholarly Governor. That's a lot more knowledge. Palisade walls in, and you're just gonna go defend. Bring the troops on over. Is Mandor going to enjoy? No. We may not be so different after all. He likes people who summon units. Fair enough. We young Golden Dragon descend on in. Alright, we'll bring you down to the defensive Dragon Gate. Fire Lynn's in, and we can just kind of wait until it's time to invade Mandor's his realm. It's still a completely unjust war, so we need to try to do what we can to settle these grievances on our side. That way this is looking a little bit more like, he's at 140. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Nor these orders. You're moving up to join with whom there, Honor Blade. The squad sounds good. No orders to give there. We just need to repair our mana woes a bit. Just a bit, that we can comfortably afford these Staves of Grace. For now, though, we wait. Alright, day 89, it is time for a parade of a Fire Dragon. You've treated your citizens in Lee Temple well, and a parade was organized to celebrate you as their Fire Dragon. This man's illustrious beard, man. Good for you. During parade preparations, the city's Sir needs your counsel. The guild masters cannot decide on the theme of this parade, Sir Dueling the Sublime says. They all wanted to show off their various skills. I tried reasoning with them, even threatened Corporal, you're gonna kill them? Alright then, but they won't agree, and of course, they will obey you, my Fire Dragon. The major guilds of Lee Temple plan to hold a parade in your honor, but they can't decide on the theme. For 6 turns, we'll gain a little bit more gold a turn. Ooh, let's grab some Imperium. Imperium is always the call. A new rally has started. We get some Calamity Dragons and Cursed Tricksters. Nope. We want Blessed Souls. Just not yet. New development skill available. Farms will grant us even more food. I mean, alright then. Sounds good to me. And we can grab the Justified Wars too. We'll get a city soon, don't you worry. Let's go farm here. Spells ready to cast. Yeah, we don't really have the mana upkeep though, so let's wait on that. Join with this crew. We could use a couple more units that aren't terrible, truthfully. There's another bomb Purification Horn, which we'll give to Lee Dow. Trade out the frugal one. And bomb helification could go to the other, or the frugal one can go to the other general down there. I guess we have to wait. We still have to wait a turn, but. Arachna's back in the Astral Void, and we've got some arcane battlements here at the Dragon Gate. Awesome stuff. Stonemason here. Now we want to focus our gold on things that'll make us more mana. A monolith at Kunlan is nearly done. Excellent. Obelisk at Lee Temple. And then maybe at the Dragon Gate we can grab some mana too. Mana Obelisk needs 2 quarries to boost. Did we do better at Taizhu? Please. Yes, we can. It's already boosted. Yeah, fix up our mana woes, and then we can switch and double down on gold. Yeah, go ahead and confirm your movement. Confirm your movement. We gotta do one at a time. Yep, we wait. It's still completely unjust. We need to kind of get this back on our side. You trespassed in my domain. Well, Avengers, we can go after this squad, although without a hero it makes things a little bit more spooky. A risky battle against some moles. Yeah, that's what I thought. No risky battle here. Sit and heal. Production at the Dragon Gate. I say we go for a... That's going to give us 9 more knowledge. We really do need another tavern. We've already spent it. Good. On the stonemason then. Hung. Let's go catapult tower to keep us safe, and turn. Alright, day 90 dawns, we got a whole bunch of drama going on. Mandor has captured one of your provinces because of your claims. You have now generated a grievance against him. I recognize my transgression. I hope there's no bad blood between us. I'm going. If I had more, I would continue to denounce you. It's now just a major justification, so that's going to help us out a little bit more. Keep building up those grievances. Bounty has been posted to capture Spider Den. That's up to you guys. I'm dealing with you, Mandor. War Slaves, which we are probably not going to be partaking in, and then right at the Chosen Warriors. Well, we save. Negotiations have succeeded up to a bonded vassalage here. Good. Give me more and more of your income. You think of befriending slavehold? And you also gain a grievance. Insulting me was a bad idea, fool. Dragon Gate can annex another province, which we have no choice but to grab a quarry here. Help out our production a little bit here. It's pretty bad in this area. it is almost time to take down the Eternal Throne. We simply need to build up a little bit more. How'd you get this back up into Major? Excuse me. I captured a nearby ancient wonder, huh? I'll sell that. Or I'll buy that from you. This grievance cannot be traded. We're slowly chipping away at it. But until then, we just have to keep waiting. Let's bring you down more towards the edge of our territory since they have fled. We've got a golden dragon too, so... we are not afeard of you. Let's go see what's in this next den. Scouts, you can stay in guard mode. Nothing really for you to go further. Double towers in Fu Hong. What else? Eltrop Stash, Pyre Shrine gives us more. It's not going to be amazing. All the units produced in the city become faithful. It is pretty nice. Creeps will allow us to resurrect our heroes, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Then I guess we'll go ahead and recall. We'll stack those two up. Man is hurting. I bet we can grab some through Sylvani though. Oh, she's dead. Never mind. We have to wait. We got a monolith. Reduced there. Evil presence lingers these lands. That's fine. Alright, we are up to day 91. We've got some Supreme magic, which we can't afford yet, but we get all of our enchanted unit Zeal, which makes them deal extra spirit damage, and then killing a unit causes it to explode, which is awesome. Next, we've got Exemplar Flamer Focus. Raise them Firebomb, bleeding and burning. Attack damage increases with the unit's tier. Alright then, that belongs to me. Bounty posted to go after this dragon's lair? Yeah, sure, we accept. Will we succeed? Maybe? Big maybe. Let's head underground here and see what's happening at the Haunted Graveyard. It is a bronze infection infestation, so it shouldn't really be that big a deal. We hope. Let's move the troops down. Don't see anything he has going on out here. Can't settle any more grievances, can't negotiate with him. Sylvani, are you back? You are, good. I would love to trade some mana per turn for gold per turn. Excellent to me, so once again, everyone just waits. We wait. Now, 4 farms, city produces 30% additional food. Which you could then turn into... we could then turn into even more gold using the Prosperity Shrine. Grants us knowledge per draft per adjacent farm. Let's get wyverns. I think we don't need that though. Paragon Quarters, extra stability. Let's go for the Farmers Guild unless there's anything better we get at Fu Hong or Taitsu. I mean, Hulan. Truthfully, no. Let's grab the mint though for more gold. Either more cash or more gold is what we, or more mana is what we really need right now. So we'll go ahead and use Kunlon's. Excellent. recruitment to get some more dragons, or... Really tough call. Let's grab a seal bearer. Production at Tight Zoo. We can grab the walls or a blacksmith. Draft. Now just let it produce some merchandise. Alright, which of our mini outposts do we wish to turn into a city at this point? This one over here is not in a bad spot for a city. Especially with, well, I mean, they're doing their best to expand past. Go ahead and put in a city over here. We could expand up this way. Turn that outpost into a city. It's in a very safe spot, too. Ignore the production there. Hanyu Port we might grab. Shrine for more mana. Sounds perfect. Alright, day 92 dawns. He's starting to claim more and more provinces that are claimed by us because we have got territory in this area, which is great. Ooh, hang on, are you already at war with Mandor? Oh, you are. That answering that call to war is going to make us bad guys. Wuhan can annex another province? We shall indeed. Yes, we shall. Wyvern Eerie. Ritual Pyre. Now we keep surrounding the School of Discipline then. Occupied. That's a bit annoying. A farm here next to the School of Discipline. Alright, it's indeed wartime. Let's go talk to Mandor. So if we were to declare war, it is now a minor justification. Settle any more grievances? No. We answer the call to war. Her war justification is major, which means we should gain some additional Imperium income. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Mandor fights back. Mandor of House Inioch appears furious. I warned you to leave me be, and yet you insist on disrupting my peace? All you mortals are the same, envious of our superiority. You could not let us live, and now you cannot leave me to mourn. My father was a fool for trusting you. The time you set foot on Athla was, or as was my sister. Mandor's voice booms throughout the realm. I would not be left for dead again. I would not let this court fall again. The Eternal Court will remain preserved and silent forever. If it takes a war to disrupt this lifeless realm, then so be it. Very well, Li Dao, he says through gritted teeth. If it is a war you want, a war you will get. Call the banners. Let's see what you got. I mean, we're right outside, so let's see what you got. So we'll move in with Sundrin. You enter the ghostly domain of Shadow Prince Mandor. You, he says, invader, tormentor. Why can you not let me be? Sundrin pitches in. Mandor, uncle, please. The Godir of the Covenant need you. I need you. I do not wish to fight you, but if I will, or I will if I must. I, too, know loss, but this is no way to rule. You and your realm lie stagnant. You cannot reverse the past, no matter how much you wish for it. Mandor snarls. I am Godir. I raise the dead and command the spirits. How dare you lecture me in my own domain? There is no use in reasoning with Mandor right now. We're here for trophies. Alright, Sundrin. Start the siege. Dragon attack for 60, and then we also I don't want to harass the defenders, because with a combination, they are taking 40 damage. Yeah, let's do that. We don't get the onagers this time, but they're taking so much damage on the initial. Everyone's here together. We've got 2 turns. On Yukon and X other province, we grab ourselves more nautical research posts. 711 is not enough research by any means. Rand Wharf, Scholars Guild. That's 40 more knowledge. Keep boosting up mana. That way keep getting even more units enchanted here. Seal Bearer. Down to we get a work... I forgot the work post here in this outpost. Get the work camp now. And we'll save the rest of our cash. So can you even... Oh no, the lava's in the way. Huh. And we can't excavate yet. There's a temple here. We try to go around the outside. Alright, dragons, get moving. We won't have the gold for multiple powerful sieges, but stalled. We still can get the dragon attack and harass defenders. I mean, that's all we really need, isn't it? What's a port siege? How cool. Let's see if we can find the Spelljammer and stand on it. And I don't mind losing a little bit of my good guy points here to burn this Spelljammer. It's not giving me any negative modifiers. I mean, okay. You aren't going to punish me? I'm absolutely going to do that. Let's save for the Right of Enduring Duty here next turn. Look, they've got units all over the place. We're about to lose that Golden Dragon for sure. It moved way further than I expected it to be able to. Unfortunate, but that's not that big a deal. Alright, nothing else to move. Let's bring you on down towards the Dragon Gate to keep it safe. We shall pass the turn. We're here at the Eternal Throne. We might be hitting this campaign here, or this realm, this episode. Alright, we got a safe battle down here against this squad of undead. Thank you kindly. Please give me some troops. No, okay, fair. Alright, day 93. Let's get down here. Got some undead to crunch. Flamer focus is now done. I don't think we can get that going just yet, but Tome of the Pyre, everyone starts condemned. See, none of these are very good. We will take the Burden of Field though. You will unlock the Beacons of Unity. You control enough of the world map to unlock the Beacon of Unity improvement. Building these special province improvements will put you on the path towards achieving the expansion victory, which is something I've never done before. Cool. That's not what we're going for. Sundred has cast a blizzard on me. You rude rascal. Will it keep you alive? No. Not even a little bit. And we'll take food. Thank you, Lothek. Aizu can annex another province. Here we are. We're a little bit cramped in here, aren't we? Let's go ahead and grab the forester here. Stonemason produced. Let's go ahead and grab the steel bastion here. Go defend Taizu for me. They didn't attack the Golden Dragon. I am surprised and impressed. What's going on this way? So is it because we're pillaging evil settlements that we're not getting in trouble for it? I wonder. Let's go steal the House of Hunger for... Oh no, we've just made a mistake. But no, we haven't. We're good. You guys just go ahead and chill out, Fuheng. Paragon Quarters gives us more stability, which we are fine on. Nah, we'll save. Let's save here, too. Temple. None of those are very exciting, so we'll simply do nothing here. Alright, perfect. Sundrin, or I guess Mandor, has moved on in towards us. He doesn't have the Spelljammer, but he has a couple of monkey warriors. What are you? Are you a goblin, or what in the devil is this creature? He's got a Blessed Power Cleaver. I would love to see how much damage you do here. Sundrin and Li Dao versus Mandor's pets. Let's see. I'd love to hear all the caltrops go flying out. Alright. Dragon attack resisted. Oh, look at that damage! He's having a heart attack. You guys alright? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at all that damage. Where's Sundrin at? She can pretty much just one-shot anyone she wants, can't she? Sundrin, my dear lass, let's move to here. Actually, we can move even further and drop down the big bubble of nope just to be spicy. So we big bubble of nope here. Move the honor. Oh, we are gonna bleed. Awesome. I do so enjoy bleeding. Get the Tinsho lads over here. This will be one attack group. Central attack group. We go ahead and pop the Reign of Prosperity. Yeah, everyone needs some grace. Grace for all. Valkeeper, you go forward. This is lead out, correct? Yes. Got some abilities here, don't we? Alright, this attack force here will move on their own. So Li Qin, you are beyond capable of dealing with a giant or a dragon. Full arms here. Alright, perfect. Mending Touch. Just always heals? I mean, it sounds good to me. Yours isn't quite as good as Sundrin's, where we can just use it pretty much on repeat, but... Alright, turn. Let's see what Mandor has. If you're close enough, you're just going to die in a single hit. That's going to be so much fun. Alright, you missed, fool. Weakening who they can. I think Mandor or Sundrin has a couple of weakens going on. I can just hit her with a Mantra of Purification, though, and now she's no longer weakened and can one-shot a hero at will. Yeah, so we Mantra right away. Actually, no, let's not waste. Is Dragon Attack every turn? That's awesome. I'm having the most fun here. Mandor thought he was tough until the dragon showed up. Okay, Sundrin. Who are we gonna one-shot? High morale. 109 damage. We could almost kill a dragon in one hit. Now that hero needs to go. Goodbye. 137 damage. Good night, sweet prince. I'm gonna go ahead and pop. Oh, we can kill this other hero too. Yeah, come here, you. You think you're tough? You have no idea who we are. I am 41 damage. Was that a dragon? You think I'm concerned about dragon? Getsuga Pincho. 16 damage. Oh, if we moved into the Zealot first, we probably got even more damage. Go ahead and give him a little bit of a clobber there. Strengthened. How far can you... Wow. Let's go ahead and Mask of Prosperity on our captain here. Man, I'm not going to send him in yet. I'm going to have him summon in a spider. But let's do that after... Ooh, here we go. You get another turn. And we get to shoot these frontline fighters with a bunch of damage. They need to strengthen up a little bit, but I'm not concerned. Alright, so now we summon in the spider. Jump behind. Hit him with the web. Alright, now what's going on this side? Lead Chin, can you hit him with a evocation? That's not a very good evocation. Oh, it's not so great. Well, let's go ahead and Transference Seal. Oh, it just kills them? Well, that's always been called it, isn't it? Lead Chin, you move up and give people the almighty poke. And you guys go stand there. Lead Chin, are you weakened? Absolutely not. Fix that up right away. Defensive strike. Almost drops the knights. I'm gonna have you go up and take away a little bit of their defense if we can. Looks like they resisted it. So then we can move Lead Chin in and go for a big meteor swing or stand back. Hang on now. Stand here and hit him with a evocation. Zilla can't quite reach. I can use you to knock open the gates. I don't like burning. That makes me frown. Just go ahead and step to here and pop down the ward. You go next too. Defense. It just kills that unit outright. I'm gonna get rid of this hero. Smack. Oh, it didn't purge all their buffs. I feel gypped. They might as well go for the shot. Nice. Not only did you hit, you got a critical hit. My team wants to win. Ooh, ice shackles. That's weak, brother. Gotta go for something better than that. I'm about to hit you with some nasty, overpowered troops here. Give me a second. Oh, flat for the dragon and a tail swipe. I mean, that's some good damage, but it didn't kill anyone. Nice shot over there. Let's see what this dragon probably did the same thing. Fly behind and hit him with a tail swipe. Alright, Spider Prejudice. That's rude. Oh, they are going to go for it. Swings on Sundren. You think that's a good idea? Your big bubble of nope is terrifying. 25 damage on the swing back. I mean, Lead Chin gets more damage the higher tier they are, so I think we can walk him back and just finish them off. The guitar core. It does light on a new ground on fire because I love the dragon attack. Alright then, Sundren, let's go ahead and give yourself some heals. Yes, more morale. Go ahead and buff them up too with even more morale. Go for a bow shot to get rid of them. 144 damage. Listen, we're having the best time now. Let's go get rid of these poor idiots. Big 32 damage swing. And they get to slip away, do they? That's it. We're doing so much damage now. These towers are in my way, thanks. Walk through all the bleeding, sir. Good idea. Jump. Can't get that close, unfortunately. We could reset all of our... Oh, wow. Yeah, see, that's some damage. Let's have you, before we do that, let's have you swing in here as many times as possible. And then we can hit Evocation and probably the Purification spell, too. Just wipe everything out over here. Holy 68 damage. Nothing's left. Yes, we have Legion come over here and karate chop this dragon into the spirit realm. Switch that from 65% chance to a 100% chance. 40 damage a shot. It's never going to cease to be fun. Defensive strike here, we take a little bit of damage, we lose our grace, and they zip away. They zip away. Yeah, at this point our Radiance is doing 40 damage to anyone we want. That is terrifying. And you move up and clobber these guys. Let's see if they have the cojones to keep fighting here after losing this many units. What happens if you rip the mask? Consume all grace stacks, and you heal per. Well, that's pretty cool. Go ahead and step into position for me. Catch on fire, I guess. Get those out of here. Can you actually chop these walls down? No, it can't be affected. What was the point of that, then? Who knows? What do you want, Mochi? Smallest angry cat is here to watch our siege now. You can come sit up here as long as you're being good, but I highly doubt you want to be good. Mochi tends to be chaos incarnate. Yeah, their morale's gonna break, and that's gonna be that. I want to fight Mandor proper. You tried, didn't you? You're gonna bring some lads out? I'm gonna mute for just a moment as the cats brawl. I'm about to stop this while the turn goes. Alright, I'll have to do a bit of a cut there because it took longer than I expected for them to stop fighting. That's just how it is sometimes. We'll deal with the rest of these troops here. That should be pretty... It should be pretty simple ask, honestly. Radiant Spike deals 71 damage. Charge back and finish off these archers, 120, and we shall automatically win. How unfortunate. So now we just have to deal with Mandor. That's his first army dealt with. Bring some more next time. Oh, there we go. Low risk battle, let's see. We've broken into the Eternal Throne, but do we lose Li Chen in this fight? No. Huh, okay, so we're in the gloom for some reason. Not sure if that's on purpose or if that's a purpose. Yes, exactly. Or if that's a bug. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and immediately start with a reign of prosperity. Give us all some grace. This is at least a more intact army, but it's not gonna be that big a deal. Where's Sundrin at? Sundrin, go ahead and move to here. Bring her honor guard up around. We'll have you sit in the shrubbery there. Sundrin, go ahead and pop the mending touch on this unit. Extra morale for everyone in the entire squad. Even more morale for everyone in the entire squad, and then also Dome of Protection. Heal those guys at once. Move you to this low shrubbery. Around. These are the sworn guards. If we have to lose anyone, I don't mind it being the sworn guard. Okay, so mid-tier healers here. You go ahead and pop down. yours in this group. Oh, I missed. Well, that's pathetic. It happens, though. Over to this position. You go ahead and advance once. Fire Templar. Alright, let's see what you got there, Mandor. For now, still has all of his spells. Go ahead and go to 3 times speed. Alright, so first priority for us is going to be this. Inspiring Chant for all of these troops. Sundren can go for the True Shot. Can we use this to push anyone away? True Shot wipes out those archers in 1 hit. He's got the Tyrant Knights too. That's crazy. Hell, no more Tyrant Knights. You don't need those. Regeneration for her, and then for everyone on the entire team gets a little bit more heals. I will send the Zealot in just to block that. What a devastating charge strike. $84 damage. Hitting you one here. It's not amazing, but it is some damage. We can also just pop down that Mask of Prosperity, so we'll move up to here and then Mask of Prosperity on our main general. We can't reach. Oh, you're so lucky. It's 29 damage critical hit. What do you mean no chance to hit? You're crazy. Neither of them are super important to hit with that, but that's okay. We can drop the heals here. Unfortunate. Fire Evocation hits the entire group. And on a crit, kills 1 easily. You want to advance on us, you're going to take some damage. Why are you decaying? What on earth? Oh, was it the... hang on now. Gloom Shrooms. They're explosive and flimsy. So it gave us Decayed. Cool. Have you hit the shrooms directly? Let's go ahead and smack here. We want to get rid. We really, really want to get rid of the Reaper. 4 more damage. All we're gonna get is 37, unfortunately. Okay, so let's go for the Getsugatincho then. Hit both. The Hand of Death still has a pretty good opportunity to wipe out one of our units cold. We're gonna get trapped in, are we? Go ahead and empower you guys to move up. Actually, we'll just empower you guys. Transference deal here for 44 damage. You can just walk up and punch him in the face. And they will zip away. Face Punch of Justice. Let's get rid of the decaying here. Pretty nasty debuff. Oh, they kill our unit outright. They get real lucky with that, aren't they? Actually, I think it's like a 90% chance, so fair enough. Our Sworn Guards a bit. As soon as we have the teleporter down here, we can bring in more reinforcements easily. damage they're getting is really pathetic. Big swing back for 37. 31 on the Zealots. Here goes another unit. White fire evocation. We can't hit multiple guys here. Almost take them both down. Press 1. Move up, hit them with a defensive strike. Finish them off. Allow our Sworn Guard to move up and take out someone else. Like these Banshee. Ending touch. Or just some spiders. I don't know if the spiders are as good as just your evocation being completely devastating. Arc Fire Burst isn't gonna hit enough. So yeah, we'll evocate over here. Killing 2 units and nearly killing a third. If we stun, we'll move up. Or just take them out, they have to slip away. Girthy swing. Oh, takes out both. Absolutely. You out of the way. Go up here to take out that unit, who also gets a quick slip away. Move up to hit the Mending Touch. So instead, we'll go for the When Awakening. It looks like we're maxed out in terms of the morale. Yeah, get rid of that Reaper. 142 damage. Zombies felled. Once and then. Good finish off. No problem. We'll save the Helm Splitter. Radiant Spike. We'll move up here and start blasting away at some of these units. They're already starting to think about running. Your weakness. No weakness here. Even those return shots are just not even getting through our grace. Big freeze. Does anyone actually get frozen, though? I don't think so. Their leadership's starting to waver. We can have Inioch just take out another unit for free. We can awaken once more here, make sure everyone's got proper leadership, and then just go for the one-shot. Alright, they do get the slip away. Helm Splitter doesn't deal as much damage as I thought it would. Almost a 0 chance to hit. Then we Helm Splitter him. 61 or 94, one of the two. And then triple shot here after going for a true shot and finish. Oh yeah, make sure everyone's still reigning with grace. No weekend, you don't need any debuffs, none of that. $72 damage. Alright, Mandor, what else you got? This didn't do it. Our troops didn't even break a sweat. Except for this guy, his sweat was broken with violence. Oh, he's got more, does he? Where were all these troops hiding? This is getting insane. Okay, well, it's much better now that the dragon attacks kicked in. Now you are so very, very doomed. Advance to here, bring the troops up alongside for a nice chunky heal. Alright, then Sunderin, you go for Awakening on yourself. Well, that's Mending Touch. Whoops. Still works. The big bubble of nope. Defense mode for that whole crew. We'll have our big dragon go for the Reign of Grace. Reign of Grace is in, and now we get everyone else moving towards. They're almost dead already just from the dragon attack. You thought you were safe. No one's safe from the Dragon Inquisition. There's 22 more health. Gonna sneaky smooch from the Lady Wizard, so we are definitely gonna win now. As if we weren't already. Alright, Templar's up. Just take as much ground as we can. We've got them on the ropes already. Bring the... Getting a little bit in each other's way, but a big bomby heal is nice. Round, you go ahead and take up position in the spear wall, and then Altered Blades come up alongside here. Everyone moved and pass the turn. If you can get through our grace, I'll be very impressed. Ooh, 12 heals. But we're healing for more than you're dealing. Gotta do better than that. Alright, they move in. The dragon attack hits a second time. And we'll simply have Inioch here just go ahead and one-shot this lord. For 197 damage. Do a little bit of catching on fire. We'll go for the true shot here and then just blast them for 23 damage. Clobber the zombie tower. In my opinion, absolutely. Whoop. Oh, what I wanted to do absolutely is weakening the enemy here. The zombie towers are pretty pathetic. Big swing. Fire evocation nearly kills both of those units. Before I do anything, let's move you up, dragon. Give the prosperity mask here. Go ahead and reset your cooldowns and have you blast any of these units we want. Battle mage, no more. We'll just heal through any damage they deal. Even with the graze. Up here, we can drop patient, killing the archers and almost killing the pole arms. You're no longer bleeding. It's one of those where if we had just a little bit more. Man, we could have already been done here. Alright, we true shot and take out their battle mages. We can just move in and bounce behind these guys. Go for a fire evocation. Templar's stab. Mages with the finisher. And that'd be our turn. Pretty dang devastating. They're down to no heroes. Wherever Mandor is. And then it's our turn to the dragon attack. They can't get through the grace. Without decaying on every attack, grace is too powerful. never punished. 100% chance to hit here, just finish them off and allow our troops to advance aggressively. Okay, do any bouncing we can. Just about kill both those units. We killed 2 at once here. Bring everyone else up behind them. Radiant Spike. Clear the path for our units. They're going to start running due to a lack of morale, I would say, quite soon. Just a cheeky 22 damage. No big deal. Still catch him on fire? No. We can cover the ground, though, in a Holy Flame. Alright, Sundred, can we, go for another Twin Awakening? And probably a True Shot, finishing these guys. Champion Transference Seal, and... yeah, their units are just being picked off. One at a time. They're running for the hills, all they have is these guys up here. Let's see what you got. Catch on fire all the way across, but then we can just purify it. One more dragon attack. Where are you going? They're fleeing. Yes, we win. Alright. The undead house is under extreme threat. What do you got now? Any more troops there, Mandor? Oh, you got a couple. Is it another fight, or are you just gonna run? Nope, Mandor himself takes to the field for the final battle. I think once we take down Mandor, that's just the end for this realm. Arachna does not matter. She's basically just here to keep Mandor in check. But once you've freed him from his madness, then her job is over. Let's see how Auto Resolve handles it. We've got to fight it, but I'm curious. Oh, good grief. No, we don't have to fight it. Mandor gets backhanded. We will watch it at the very least so we can see what's happening. Because this is the end for Mandor's faction. Well, like a big old dumb, I pushed the wrong button. Let's try this again. Goofy wizard. Alright, let's miss the X, hit the 3x speed. Sundred, that was the worst big bubble of nope I've ever seen. I am extremely disappointed. Those are just powerful evocations. Link's up there. Why we need to bolster resistance on our dragon, I'm not sure. Give it even more status protection? Yeah, I seem to not know how to use the... Why did we only take one shot with Sundred? Brothers, I'm glad we've created such a powerful auto-resolve force, but man, they don't use it very well. Why didn't the Pirate Templar use it spicy? What is going on? I don't need to deal more damage, I'm just gonna stand here and do nothing. Little by little, they're getting through our health pool. Second win for Mandor goes for the bleed. Interesting. everything on our Pyre Templar, and it's just absorbing the damage. Another Rain of Grace. Chop them in half, they can slip away. Pretty devastating spin kick there, although I would have probably gone for something else. He gets hunted down aggressively. Down with a champion. Andor's still there on his spider. Most of his units are already gone. He's already starting to flee. Resurrects one of his heroes. Very good call. That's another battle mage down, though. He swipes, just about take down Meandor. He's up to Steadfast, though. Occasion for 71 damage. Teleports and awakens. And they are not using our ranger correctly. We've given her so many buff spells that she's not as good for the AI now. And then the end for the Mad King. He gets to see the rain one last time before getting spin kicked into orbit. Yeah, Roundhouse of Doom for Mandor. He's got more troops. I think at this point, Auto Resolve just keep giving them to us. Yeah, no. At this point, we've got you. You're on the ropes, sir. Another army shows up. That's a lot of fails. What's going on here? Doctor can't do anything about it. Day 94 is upon us. We grabbed a bunch of equipment from defeating Meandor there. Should have destroyed all of it. Right to the glue factory. Straight to the glue factory. Straight to the glue factory. Defeat player failed. Sorry, what? Our goals have been compromised. Okay, he's got himself a decaying spire. Good for you. He's lost his throne city, and he's in the void. Oh, we have to actually conquer it. I see. Well, this is the end then for you. Did our siege get interrupted? Wait, what? Bull. Oh my absolute bull. Okay, sure, we gotta get through the city again. Burden of Guilt, we got ourselves a new tome. I thought we were gonna win here this turn. Let's give ourselves the Tome of the God Emperor. You are to become a god to be worshipped. Your mere presence inspires your troops and your cities. Specialize in buffing your units.
Godhood is known. It is felt. One need not convince others of one's divinity, for one's very essence shall shine through. Embrace divinity. Inspire all with your presence, and grant holy might to all who follow you on your righteous path. Blessed be you, shepherd, and blessed be your flock.
Target unit deals 100% more damage. Age of Order is ready to research. Go ahead and free them of their... Well, we can't, because it would break the fabric of reality. They're enough. Bring in these extra stacks. Yeah, they absolutely cheesed us here, didn't they? Let's grab us another Zealot. Since we've taken out the Spelljammer, we can do that here. Take the units out outside the walls with a safe battle. We should lose no one here. We should have healed, or given their skill points first. got a lot of level ups. You'll love to see it. Okay, Leech in. More damage. Don't mind if I do. Well, you got one more skill point. Critical chance. Alright, the Lady Wizard came back on in for a moment more, so we are even more inspired than we previously were. Go for the kill. Attacks deal 50% more damage. That's for you there, Lee Dal. I'm very surprised he's only getting a single skill point, though, for that fight. Andor has withdrawn to the void. Li Jin founded. Oh, he captured it back in that turn. That's pretty cheeky. Interesting that it allows you to do that, sir. We'll start up new siege projects. Actually, hang on before we do. Lift the siege. Yes. More siege projects. And then we attack. 4 turns. That's what you think. Oh, we can't get a dragon attack. No. We lift the siege again. Hello there, Sylvani. I have items I would like you to buy. 4 mana. See, that's all the mana we needed. Oh, a Righteous Judge? Oh, that's one of hers. Oh man, I get a judge, do I? Now see, now the bloodlust is kicked in aggressively. Let's go, teleporter. Here. March. We start the attack. We go for a dragon attack. All walls have a chance of being destroyed. Harass defenders, and then, yeah, destroy the walls. 2 turns until breach. You were so lucky. Let's go ahead and bring the seal bearer, then through the... Oop, went a little bit too far. Through the teleporter. Dragon, you can actually almost make it down here to help us out. How exciting. You go stand on their Dark Forge. So you don't receive any negative alignment from blowing up the Spelljammer, which is interesting. Altar of Marching Gloom, we can also destroy that gives us some negative alignment. I don't want to lose... Yeah, we would lose Paragon if we were to braze this. We'll just stand on it. We'll just stand on it. A risky battle, I think they can handle it. We've got an ogre with us, of course. Book of Dragon Slaying is enchanted. That is a bounty claim, too. Legion. We shall call you Forest of the Moon. Beacon of Unity. That takes 35 turns. Wow, that's a lot of turns. Let's go for the workshop down here. Production of the port. I don't know how much of this we truly need. Let's go Palace of Vows. Kunlan. We should go for the Masonic Hall. And now we're out of cash. Alright, we wait the 2 turns. Okay. Mandor has moved in to try to stop that. That's okay. We'll have an auto combat, which should allow our scout to escape. No problem. Alright, D95 is upon us. We'll go ahead and bring the dragon in. So we have broken through the walls at one of these. This should be a very simple auto. Kind of funny that they weren't moving in. Like I said, this should be a very easy auto. We've got a Prosperity Dragon, we've got Dragon Fire. Yeah, the city belongs to me now, thanks. Walls have been breached, yeah, attack it, and then vassalize it at once. And now our armies can advance. Sorry, Mandor, we're focusing everyone on you. Sylvani can handle the Spider Lady solo. On can annex more provinces. And you love that some of our allies have moved through the teleporter to help. Alright, next turn. Let's check into our world map spells just real quick. We can grab the... Oh, we go for the Burden of Guilt. That'd be awesome. Let's wait till next turn to use the... Actually, if we use it now... Yeah, they'll just heal, won't they? Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, wait, we used the wrong one. I thought that would condemn them as well. Well, let's go ahead and grab the Flamer Focus then. We'll cast Burden of Guilt next turn, although they are likely to they try to sally out and attack us first. And that is the turn. Day 96, the Eternal Throne has been broken into an immersion of the Burning Wind Defenders from Han Yu, widely known for his depraved feasts. Let's come with Warrior Throne, pleading for absolution. Are we gonna... Do not look with wrath upon this poor sinner, O fire dragon, the man begs, his voice thick with fear. For too long have I ignored the divine bidding of my faith. Now a curse has befallen me, slowly destroying all I hold dear. I don't care about you. Give me your research. We've got Flavor Focus ready. Can I just go ahead and cast this now? Yes. Fire bombs. We get some frag grenades for our assault. Perfecto. Alright, Eternal Throne. Prepare thine cheeks. The burden of guilt has been dropped. So now you should take like 60 damage on the initial assault. A risky battle. Wait. Who is this? No, I don't want your help. Brother, you're ruining my siege. Whatever. We'll auto combat this one. It's not even Mandor. You tried to ruin my siege. And like that, that is the end for Mandor. Punch the sense into him, although the game might be having... There we go. Snap out of it, that's what I thought. You defeated the Shadow Prince Mandor of House Inioch, the wizard who has altered this world into a realm of ghosts and reminiscence. However, the oppressive cloud of death remains. It seems that Mandor can no longer control the incursion of souls of this realm, which in turn attracts creatures from the Astral Sea. The veil between Old World and the Astral Sea grows thinner and thinner. You must claim this realm to stop it from succumbing to the Astral Sea. Oh, we have to... This is but one step on the way to victory, huh? A new source of danger will be created. I thought we were done. An Astral Rift. No, we're not done. We have to deal with his Astral Rift, and I guess Arachna too, huh? Which, how are you doing? You're losing. Can you just finish her for me? Alright, well I guess we aren't going to, Here's what we'll do. I'm going to do a bit of a time skip jump cut for this finale here, where we are marching on Arachna if Sylvani doesn't do it for us. We'll send one army back to go deal with this Astral Rift that popped up. That's all we should really need. But Mandor has been defeated. We gained ourselves the... His binding on the Gold Wonder has been defeated. That's fine. So we will march on the Spider Woman and the end for this realm. Catch you all in but a moment. Alright, I found a little bit more time later on today to get this recording finished up, and I was taking a look at our Avengers here. Not only are they terrifying with like 158 health, they have the Order of the Thunderer here, which is going to grant them a 30% chance of inflicting stun on the whole Getsuga Tensho attack, which I think is awesome. Also, we have made it up to the Spider's Den. Truthfully, not a lot has passed, not a lot has changed since we have just kind of been traveling. Conquered the City of Eternal Throne and Aldor's Reverie before we moved through. Just went through the underground here and bopped on up towards where Spider's Den is. So we are right outside the Quarry Ruins here, which a lot of our troops are actually embarked, which I'm not the most excited to see. I'm going to go ahead and have Sundrin go ashore. I think everyone's going to be embarked when we jump in the fight. I have cast the Consecrating Firestorm as well, so units not belonging to the caster are going to be condemned, and we'll have Cleansing Flameses. Cleansing Flameses on random hexes. My favorite, the Cleansing Flameses. So, Spider Queen, time to send you back to the Void. She has been there quite often this campaign. Let's send her back to her favorite place. Ooh, and I burned the mess out of myself with some tea on the load screen. Good grief. Oh, I'm dying. She's not, though. Oh, yeah, you've got goblins. So I realized I didn't even really take a look at what Arachna's got right now. How highly are you upgraded? Sorry, what is this? This is a great big skeleton. Oh, she's brought back some of the old-willed elves to her side. That looks really cool. Although it looks like the branches aren't quite aligning with the bones here. They need muscle. So they're going to be really, really weak to both of our kinds of attacks. What about her main race here? Which is what these... That's zombies. Wait. That's a zombie of my race. Excuse me. I see, you're going for the cheese. So she's a reclusive spiderling that's got Whiteborn and animal kinship. So weakness to weakness to spirit, weakness to fire. A radiant damage combo is going to blast you through the wall. Let's go ahead and just start off with a nice, easy soul cleanse. Delicious. Grace for all. The Dow, can you punch anyone in the face? Oh, you definitely can. Alright, before we go for the punch to the face, let's get as close as we can here with our Steel Bearer. And then the Pyre Templar goes this direction. Go for... And we've got go for the kill too on you now. Decisive command here. Perhaps we can mark up one of those many lords over there. We also have the Firebomb to cast, which is a 6 tile. Whoa. Frag out. Weakened, burning, and what else they have going on? Bleeding. Bad day to be a U. Cleansing Flame all over the place. Just go ahead and lock this down. They're not getting through there without going through the flame, catching on fire, and doing really no damage. Can we? I know we can't bomb from that far away. Alright, Madam Sundrin, we'll go ahead and have you move to the center here. Avengers right alongside. With Zealot's Pine, and then you can move up and drop down a nice ward. Everyone's some extra resistance. But stand on the fire. Can we cast an invocation? Not quite. I'm just gonna stand on the fire. Make them come up through that nonsense. Thank you kindly. Sword and Blade, you're gonna come over here to make sure... no spidery nonsense, making it through. Guard them, and then you just move up to drop some nasty transference seals and frag grenades. That looks to be everything. Let's move you all the way up. should have done after I moved Li Dao up. That way I can drop down defense mode and get some bolstered resistance. It's minor, but it does quite make me sad. Look at that damage, which we then make stronger with Go for the Kill. Step forward one more. Also get a Mending Touch. Yeah, just a clean 66 radiant damage. That's a double kill on 2 heroes. And now we've got a prepared strike for whoever wants to come up and throw hands from there. Resurrects a hero, I mean, fair play. Evoker's Ritual. Alright, we're getting some back and forth here, although I'm pretty positive we can just take them down. Here next turn with a couple of frag grenades. They're staying well away from Sundren, I noticed. I did forget to use Sundren's Big Bubble of Nope, which I'm a bit embarrassed about, but we'll deal with the spider and move on from there. Cleansing Rain does take. Always hits. That's a pretty unfortunate charge strike, but it does remove the ability to retaliate and let me do whatever I want. Pretty much here with Sundren. We can then blow them away with the Wind Blast. Alright, what's on this side? We've got some Zealots. And then we've got the Firebomb of Doom. I mean, the Zealots don't need help. Let's take out this unit back here for 90 damage. Clobber them. Yeah, enjoy your strengthen for a single turn. 40 damage a hit. And Guardian down. Move through for 29 more. Oh, we're having so much fun. Okay, we can transfer it, seal through. Oh, good grief. You thought you were back alive. In reality, you were merely resting from death. Oh, we could reset all of our cooldowns. Can I bounce over towards them? Kind of. Target cannot be affected by your leap. Spin kick there. Takes out the damage dealers, but the others are still alive. At least you can hit a Radiant Spike from here. Not bad. Let's go ahead and get a bit closer. Drop down the Mask of Prosperity. Just in case. Sundren, who do we want to slay? Oh yeah, where's... There she is. We got Go for the Kill too. That is insane. And then we can also step in here and go, maybe Sundren also needs extra strengthen. Which, does she? No. Let's give it to, old boy up here. Give her the Go for the Kill, which will then reset next turn. Mending Touch is not needed, so let's just eliminate a hero. Good night. 190 damage. Yeah, we can Purging Blast here. No reason to really move. And you're kind of stuck in place, which is unfortunate. I like that they saw that happen, and now the entire army's ready to run. Let's Firebomb here. I prefer not to deal with any zombies whatsoever. Stab some spiders, or we can just stand in their face and stare them down. Bonk. 30 damage. See, I like 20 more. Step up. Take down a few more of their number. Awakening removed. Send you up to get a defensive strike on this spider. Oh no, we're poisoned. Yeah, we might as well just wipe them out. Yoink, you don't need any kind of immunity to damage, no thanks. Fire Templar, just go to defense mode, and turn. Pretty much out of mana. Oh, she's got to resurrect too? Alright, fair enough. 22 damage is not super exciting. They literally heal equal to the web attack. Ooh yeah, fumble lad. That's quite embarrassing, that is. Oh, we can't quite remove them with the spike. It's not the most damaging of units, but that's not really what they're for. Let's go ahead and Reign of Prosperity, getting rid of all debuffs. Or at least most debuffs. Take either or down. Alright, now's when we go for the Transference Seal and just eliminate this hero. We have to get out of the way, so taking a little bit of damage is not that big a deal. In fact, I'm going to leave the spider here. Radiance is dealing so much damage. Well, let's blast all three of these guys apart. One of them's already running the hills. We shall go ahead and drop a guaranteed to hit. That could be a flank either way, so we'll just shoot him in the face. Out of my way. That's another unit down. That spider's running, not for long it's not, although I don't trust Arachna not to one-shot us, so I'm gonna have Lee Chin fall back. A tactical retreat for the knife. Go ahead and take. Oh, it doesn't destroy them. That's what clubs are for. Oh, we can't quite reach. Arachna, you are lucky. We'll just move to here then, and then still go for the kill. Awaken. No one can have higher morale at the moment, so we go for the one shot. Not quite. Can the Getsugiri? Oh, it can. Rip. Ripperoni. That's awful. Speaking of salty. Spin kick that Necromancer, and that's the end. Do you wish to claim victory? Yeah, I think Arachna was not ready in the slightest. What we've been cooking. Look at all these goodies. Gains extra fire damage. Animal Slayer. Awesome. Actually, that might take the place of... What are you? Are you a Spellblade? Yeah, that's gonna take the place of the Blessed Sight Taker. Give me the Tempest Smasher. We switch to Arc Fire damage for Lee Chin. Alright, continue to cleave through Arachna's men here. That was the fight I was going to battle myself. The rest of these are simple. We're up to almost 5,000 power. Good night, sweet dreams. That was so loud. My poor ears and your poor ears. Destroy that garbage mace. And now we march on the den. It's nothing personal, Arachna, just good business. We were lied to. It said we could reach. There's just a single spider here. Can we have any of our units actually reach? No. None of our heroes. Alright, in that case. We will simply go ahead and pass the turn. Nothing else to do otherwise. We just need to take down the spider's den, and that's this campaign. A 103, we've got ourselves some more focus crystals, and radiant distraction is done. Alright, Spider's Den. What say you go ahead and just give up? We start the siege. We will go ahead and bring a dragon attack, a defender harassment, and blowing up the walls. Yes, quite. Take 4 turns for that siege, I think not. Down to 3 turns, and then we bring up Li Dao. Drops into 2 turns. Wuhan Kinetic, so the province will just kind of quickly bounce around here and grab provinces and such. Don't remember what the School of Discipline wants. For adjacent quarry. Ah. Well, there you go. Enjoy your quarry. Reverie was lost. We're gonna go ahead and pop in a... where's my guild? Seafarers Guild down here. Gives us 3 production, food, gold, and draft per water tile. And then the tribunal right after. Will we have time to get all this built? Absolutely not. We're about to win. Oh, we'll get credit for it all the same. Alright, cool. So we'll just basically skip through all this. Beautiful, and that will be the turn. Oh, personal curse, huh? Fire Dragon, it's come to my attention that my most trusted warlock has betrayed me. I don't really know that I care. You brought this on yourself. Curse her family and friends that she'll never have allies again. That's right. Oh look, the Wrath of the Empire. Or the Wrath of the Emperor, rather. 20 damage, demoralized, and condemned. I was hoping for the Garden of Affluence way sooner than this. Anthem of Victory also is coming in a little bit late. Go to grab another province, even if we grab a... Well, we can grab a research post here. Can't secure the magical material, though. More regeneration, even more sight. Pillaging takes less time. Now, let's grab pacification. We're so close to grabbing all of the skills before we win here, but I didn't quite get it, so that achievement will have to grab another time. Alright, well done everyone. Let's go ahead and hop into our forge and just build. I think you get good credits for doing... for experience in the Pantheon for doing tier 2 and above, so none of this is really going to be too useful. That's alright, we'll just pop in another bomb horn. Production set, and we pass our turn. Actually, before we do, Wrath of the God Emperor sounds beautiful. Alright, day 105 and the end. We will just go ahead and drop down the Wrath of the God Emperor here. Enjoy that holy light, and there's no reason to fight this battle. No, don't you bring in those, You're really going to bring in the AI every time here, huh? They really want to be in the final fight. It is a safe battle. Yeah, easy. And the end. It has been quite the journey. Let's toss all of our stuff into the glue. Maker and Arachna has been chucked into the void. You have defeated the Spider Queen Arachna. Her spiderlings skitter off, chittering in the dark. Sundren perks up. A part of the pressure in my mind has lifted. Painful memories, the feelings of grief and wrath, they are slowly diminishing. I still feel them, but I can deal with them now. She shivers. The whispers remain, though. We must hurry, Fire Dragon. I fear for the fate of this realm. You have defeated Spider Queen Arachna, breaking a part of the spell which kept Mandor of House Inioch occupied. The souls on the realm seem unaffected, however. You have freed the Eternal Court from its curse, thereby saving an important part of Oldweald from certain doom. It will take time for the force of Oldweald to recover, but you made it possible. The souls who were trapped within can now move on to the well and beyond. First Torchbearer Sundren nods sternly. Now, the only task is to escort Shadow Prince of Meandor to Magehaven to meet the Covenant. It's good to be a Godir. That's what we say on the way out. Rubs belly. Ha ha ha. Victory. Good grief, flashbang. Alright, through the magic of punching Mandor in the face repeatedly, we have fixed his ailment, bringing him back to Mage Haven, where he can answer for his crimes. Oh, we finished rank 2? Wow, we finished a long ways behind the Unicorn Elves. I mean, fair enough. We were doing pretty well besides, though. Looks like Mandor was a little ways ahead of us. And we started at the very bottom and had to work our way up. Rip Melanus.
A fearless Godir of the Covenant broke Meandor's curse and freed the souls trapped within the Eternal Court. After his recovery in Magehaven, Meandor explained he had uncovered the plans of the Shaddai and their search for the Gildercoil. The Covenant's concerns about the Shaddai were justified, but the Gildercoil was not just a compass. It was a powerful Archon artifact, capable of leading those wielding it to powers even legends dared not mention. The Shaddai sought to release the power locked away by the Archons. They had invited Meandor to join their cause, but after his refusal, the Dark Cabal had ensnared him in the nightmares of his past. Meandor was furious that he had allowed himself to be manipulated. He thus decided to aid the Covenant and used his strong connection to the Astral Sea to locate the Shaddai. But before the other Godir could follow, he issued a warning. After spending an age clinging to the past, Meandor concluded that the flow of the Astral Sea could not be compelled or defied. He sensed anticipation within the currents. Forces from the dawn of time would imminently resurface. The Shaddai may have been unscrupulous in their search for this power, but deep down, all Godir lust for it. Meandor bitterly declared that a Godir has but one choice: follow the pulls of the tide, or seek oblivion, as he did.
No, there should only be oblivion for enemies, so I guess we have to chase the Shaddai. Or not. His conquest of the realm has given him a chance to ascend to your pantheon. Will you grant Li Dao his ascendance? But of course we will. His ascension trait shall be Blessbringer. So good. This is the one we gave to Yuan Bo. Extra power to dragons. I don't think that's the call here. Ascended martyrdom if he comes back to life after dying, and then grants more morale to everyone. Status effect. Ascended Pyre Bearer. That's the one. Li Dao, Bearer of the Pyre. And we gain almost 11 points, not bad. Not bad at all.
Choose your destination.
Alright, so next time we are going to be diving into the final Rise of the Godir story realm, Grexolis. Which, from what I have heard, is quite a doozy. So if we give a quick look, it's the story realm 5 with all of the skulls, so maximum Sigmarism here. As the spearhead of a Shaddai alliance, we need... Oh, we're back with the Shaddai. And as the spearhead, so are we going to be rolling with a squad? Invade. This is what I actually have not played yet. Invade the fractured world Grexolis, hidden in the mists of the Astral Sea. Face the custodian, which the Archons left in this world to guard the most ancient magic which lies buried here. We've got a fractured world. Born from reality in ancient times, Astral Void breaches the land, shattering the surface of this world. Astral rifts are the only infestations present. It's a forbidden domain, so the entrance to this world is forbidden by a celestial decree. Units of all players except the Custodian of this realm are permanently affected by Condemned. Oh, awesome. You've got Holy Protectors. This realm has been blessed by the purity of Archon Faith. All roaming wildlife is affected by celestial enchantments. The Custodian of this realm also may invoke the spirits of the ancient Archons themselves to come to their aid. So we're going to be dealing with angels the entire time. And then whatever this means. So extra Archon spells. And then Custodian's Dogma. All civilized inhabitants of this realm are subjects of the Custodian. Free cities are rare and cannot be negotiated with. They are under the control of the Custodian already. That's going to be nasty, so we're going to be back on the bad guy alliance. So I should be creating us some new factions. We're just going to modifying some of the ones we already have in our list here for our assault on the Archon Stronghold. Likely going to be a focus on, since Celestials tend to be weak to ice and blight damage, that's what we're going to be focusing on. So thank you all so much for stopping on by this series. The Eternal Court has been a ton of fun. If you all enjoyed, please remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Subthrone, and I'll see you all in the next one.